It is today's leadoff question with King Lawson, a member of the Shawnee Mission West football team. King, who's the best player that you played against so far in your high school career?
The best player I've wound up against in my high school career is Lorenzo Johnson from Sligo High School. Like, that's the best player I've played against in there. The best player, like, just on the field I've played against is Dylan Dunn from Blue Valley Southwest.
Were you aware just how good they were before you played them? Like, what was the scouting report for those players?
Scouting report is just don't get beat on the outside with the speed. And don't let them use their hands before I use my hands.
What made them so good? Like, what were some of their characteristics that just made them so good?
They just never took plays off. It just every play of the game was 100%. You could never catch them trying to go any less effort. So that's made it hard because at that point in time in my career, I was kind of getting tired a little fast. So made it.
I'm sorry. How did you fare against them? Do you remember how you did?
I didn't do too bad. I didn't let up no sacks. I let up a couple tackles because of missed blocks, but no sacks. And then against Dylan Dunn, I had a sack against him, and then that was about it.
What's it like when you go up against somebody like that? Do you like that challenge when you're going up against top competition?
Oh, most definitely, because then it shows me where I stand against other competition and other people. And then even if I don't win or if I do win, I get to go back on film, watch the mistakes I made, and watch the good things I did to change what I need to change and don't change what I don't.
That is King Lawson with Shawnee Mission West football and today's leadoff question. It is today's leadoff question with Rod Stallbaumer, the head football coach for Basehor-Linwood High School. Coach, who is the best player that you've coached against so far in high school?
In my whole career? Oh, boy. Malik Benson was pretty special at Lansing. He was a guy that we couldn't stop in the game we played him a few years ago. He ended up going to Alabama and Florida State places. So he's one of the first that pops to my mind, I guess.
What stood out about him? What were some of the specifics that just made him so good?
His speed and raw athleticism. We actually tried to bracket him that game, and he still caught two post routes behind us. So he was tall, he was long, he was fast. And so fortunately, in that particular game, it was a close game all the way through, and we got the ball back with about 7 minutes to go and just never gave the ball back. Otherwise, I think if he got one more shot at us, they'd have found a way to get him the ball, and he'd probably beat us. But, yeah, he's a playmaker for sure.
What is it like when you're game planning for an individual like that? So what is that game plan? I imagine there's got to be some extra hours there throughout the night.
No, it definitely makes you have to kind of reevaluate what you do schematically and make some adjustments. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to command attention, and you better have a plan in place for them. And so we tried to bracket. We tried to put two guys on him. We tried to put some of our better players on him. And like I said, none of them were really effectual. So he was pretty dang good. But no, it definitely forces you to make some alterations.
Do you remember any of his numbers as far as what you maybe were able to contain him to?
He caught 4 passes. They threw him, I believe, 4 passes. We batted one away. He caught one hitch, and then he caught 2 touchdown post routes over the top of us. So I think he wound up with about 75 yards or something, 80 yards and 2 touchdowns on 3 catches. So still pretty good stat line for a team who runs the ball a lot.
As far as the individuals that had to try to at least cover him as best as possible, what were their feelings like, and what do you kind of tell to them?
Well, I mean, I think they were pretty confident coming in, but pretty discouraged when they left. But we were excited to get the win. So we had a Brady Garrison play corner on him, and he's one that got the pass breakup on a play near the goal line, and he still talks about that one. So he definitely understood the importance and significance of being able to make a play on him. So it meant something to him just to even get the one stop that he did.
That is Rod Stallbaumer, the head football coach for Basehor-Linwood High School football team. And that'll do it for a leadoff question.